Hey, Team Hempress, it's Kiana here, and I wanted to make a quick video for you because I've got some questions. We've got some new builders on the team who are excited and they're getting stoked on launch calls and they're asking, hey, how do I do this? I don't have a conference call line. How does this work? So if you're not sure what a launch call is, there's training on that. Go back and watch the Getting Started with PMB and really get the download on what the launch call is, why we do it, how to invite to it. But if you've moved beyond that and you're in the process where you've now made your list and you're getting ready to set up the call with your upline and you're getting ready to host your launch call, then this video is for you so you know what it is to do. So after you've made your list, you want to set up a conference call line. It's worth having. It's a really important and useful tool, and it's free. So freeconferencecall.com is what I use, and I'm going to do a screen share here. We're going to look at this together. Let's see. All right, great. So now we're looking at the screen together, freeconferencecall.com. You can see that right there. You can set up a conference call line for free. Once you have that, you'll have a login information. And what I want to show you guys is if you scroll down to the bottom here, I think you actually get an email in your inbox at some point that gives you this information, but this is how to find it from the website. Come down here to features, and then here are a lot the different features that are available for your conference call line. And the one that we're going to look at that I think is the most important is these keypad commands. So click on that. And these are the key commands that you can do as a host. So you're going to set up your conference call line. You're going to call into the number. You're going to enter star and your host code. That information will all be provided to you when you enroll. It's all on the screen there. And as the host, you're going to be the one that manages the line. So you'll be doing the introduction and edifying your upline so they can come on and give the presentation, but you'll be the one that's navigating the line, and you're going to want to record your call. So these are all the things that are important here for how to manage your line. So let's just do a quick breakdown, kind of walkthrough of what I do when I'm hosting a call. So the first thing I do is I leave the call open. I leave it just as is. You just dial in and you'll hear tones of people, dings as people are coming into the room. And as I hear people coming into the room, I just say, hey, it's Kiana. Who's here? Say your name, where you're calling in from, right? I'm always on a couple of minutes before the call is scheduled to start. And, you know, I'm introducing and welcoming people as they're coming online. Right, or introducing myself and welcoming people as they come online. And then I'm starting to give a countdown. We're a few minutes out. We'll get started right at the top of the hour. You know, hang tight, grab something to write with if you want to take notes. And thanks so much for being here. And then as it gets time to start, you know, make sure that your speaker is on the line. They've announced themselves. You know that they're there. And I'll usually tell my speaker when I get the line set up to record, you're going to hear the line get muted, but just press *6 to unmute, right? So that's info that I give to my speakers on the call. And you know, you might tell them that ahead of time. You might text them that so they know that, but they're going to want to know that they use *6. So when it's time to start the recording and start the presentation, I'll say, hang on everybody, I'm going to go ahead and mute the line and, you know, get this call recording started, and we'll jump right in. And the first thing that I do is I press *8. And this is for entry and exit tones. So I'm going to shut off the entry and exit tones. And if we scroll down here, you need to press them. It depends on where they are. So by default, they're on. Pressing them once should say exit and entry tones are off. Right? If you were to keep pressing it, it's going to go into all these different reconfigurations. But just press *8 until you hear them say entry and exit tones are off, which should be one time. All right, so once you've done that, then I'll press *5. And when it says, when you do that, it'll say the line is now muted and participants can unmute themselves. You'll hear that on the phone. So that's good because you want your speaker to be able to unmute themselves. And then I'll usually check in. just before I hit record, I'll be like, whoever my speaker is, I'll be like, speaker, are you unmuted? Can we hear you? And they'll say, yeah, I'm here. I say, okay, great. Let me start the recording. And then you'll press *9. And once you press *9, then you'll hear it say, please press 1 to confirm. So you'll press 1, and then it'll say the call is now being recorded. And then you can go into your introduction, right? And when I introduce the call, I usually just say something like, hi, everybody, this is Kiana Prema. Welcome to our call tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Really excited that you have taken the time to come and get more information about this really exciting hemp oil product that we have and the business opportunity that's here as well, right? Or whatever that is. You just kind of create a little welcome. I know some people kind of like to set the mood or set the tone with a little bit of kind of a, like, not necessarily a meditation, but almost just like an invocation of like, show up with an open heart, an open mind, be open to hear this information, right? Whatever feels good, whatever's true for you, you just want to kind of introduce people, welcome, thank them for being there, and then go into edification of your speaker. I'm really grateful tonight to have an incredible speaker to share with us. This person is blah, 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 blah. I give the edification and then hand it back over to them. So you'll go through the call will be presented. The speaker will probably at the end say, thanks so very much. I'll hand it back to you. So if they say, hand it back to you, Kiana, and I say, okay, great. Thanks everybody so much for being here. Again, reach out if you have any questions, if you're ready to get on the soil, if you're ready to jump into this business, shoot me a text and we'll talk to you soon, right? And then you're going to press *9 again to stop the recording. And once that's done, you can, just go ahead and hang up and close the line. And then what's going to happen is back here in your website for freeconferencecall.com, when you click on history and recordings, you're going to get your list of all of the recordings that you've had. And maybe I'm not logged in. Okay, here it is. Just go to the history of your recordings, and then you'll get a share link here. So you can copy that, and this is a share recording link that you can now send out to the people that weren't able to be live but want to hear the recording. All right, so hopefully that's super simple, that's super easy, that helps you to understand what it takes to set up and host your call, and have a lot of fun. Really excited. Share this with your teams if they want to know how to do this. Save us all a little bit of time and help us plug in. So you can find this at the Team Humpress YouTube channel. And I'll talk to you soon.